Hello everyone, welcome back to another reading. I hope you all are doing well and feeling amazing. Let's jump right into a reading. It's gonna be like a daily, well, it's a collective, and it's gonna be like a daily, weekly, whatever fits for you. And then at the end, I do want to pull a spiritual message for like the star seeds and people who are just like really connected spiritually right now. We're gonna be pulling from the star seed oracle and then the work your light oracle. So I blended those decks and we're just gonna pull a message from there and read from the book. Okay, let's see what's going on for the collective. What messages do they need to see, hear, and understand at this time for their highest good? Thank you so much, angels, spirit guides, universe, gods, goddesses. Okay. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, so I see you guys have been working really... Whoa, Nine of Pentacles. You've been working really hard, and your work has been paying off. I'm feeling like, especially this month, well, we just went into May, so if you haven't already seen like the benefit, like if you haven't already been seeing the benefit of your hard work or like the rewards of what you've sown, you're definitely going to be seeing it in May. I feel like you're going to be feeling proud of yourself in May, because there could be some things coming up that you want to do or that you've been planning to do and you haven't been able to do them. For some of you, probably because you were too busy, and then others of you, maybe you didn't have the resources, but I feel like you'll have them. I also feel like you've made a really good plan for something. Like something is really going to pay off that you've been focused on. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is literally like victory and success. It's overcoming challenges. So you guys definitely could have faced some kind of challenge, but I feel like that would have been a while ago, because I feel recently like this month, the beginning of this year, you faced a challenge, and then I feel at the beginning of this year, sometime between January and now, you created a plan to get yourself out of that situation and to get into a more like victorious energy, a more successful energy, and it's working out. Like you did a great job. So good job. You have the Seven of Cups. This could be... It definitely could have been unexpected for some of you. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. It definitely could... Like... Okay. Do I want to say unexpected? I don't know if I want to say unexpected, because like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, that means you've been investing into something. Like, you know something needs to come out of this because of all the energy, time, and resources you've put into it. So you know you're ready for the rewards, okay? Excuse me. But I think for some of you, maybe you're just not expecting it at this time. I also feel like a lot of opportunities are about to open up for you, and it might put you into analysis paralysis, or it just might make you feel like, some of you could be stepping into a new class, like a new tax bracket, but a lot is gonna open up to you, and you're gonna see a lot of possibilities. I feel like you're gonna start to even manifest like new desires and stuff, but it could be a little bit overwhelming as well. Like you might need to narrow the options down a little bit and get the list a little bit smaller to things that really align with you and your goals, you know? The Four of Crystals. Okay. And the crystals in this deck are the wands. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so I do also see you guys celebrating something. It could be an actual wedding. But even if it isn't, I'm feeling like you're celebrating here. Someone could have a surprise party for you. Or like, if it's not an actual party, like a surprise get together, a surprise gathering. Maybe for this achievement you've recently had. What else? You have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so whatever you recently, and by recently I'm going like last 6 months probably, but whatever you were investing into, again, just great job. I feel like you could have spent your last or your savings, like something kind of risk. You could have possibly taken a risk with this, and I feel like it was a good risk. Well done. Like, it's really going to pay off for you. You could also be meeting a new friend, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, sorry. I feel like I never say the earth signs because that just felt really weird. Almost like those aren't the earth signs, but they are. That's funny. You could have forgotten about an earth sign that you're gonna be talking to soon. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, let's see. What else for the collective? The Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You could be an earth sign yourself. And then the Tower, Scorpio energy coming through. Yep, the Ten of Pentacles. What did I say? Like, you are actually building an empire, guys. Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever you've been doing for work, or like whatever this is, maybe you've just, okay, so maybe some of you have been working on yourself and like your emotional stability or groundedness, like something internal. Whatever it is, it's benefiting generations to come for you and your bloodline. So again, great job. You're doing great work right now, and hard work too. So then you also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, all the fixed signs, and then the Tower. So strong Aquarius energy here. Yep, you definitely have a surprise coming in. I don't think it's I think it's a good surprise, but the Tower can be shocking. Like I feel like you're not. So with something here that you're anticipating, there's something you're anticipating and you're not sure where, like, what's gonna happen. So it's like anything that happens, honestly, because I feel like you're not making the decision here for whatever this is to happen, to pan out. So even if it's the surprise party, whatever does happen is going to surprise you, because I feel like you have no idea. Like, you have no clue about what's going on in your environment, because you have been so focused on yourself and your stability and your independence and building, creating something that has a solid foundation and that can be built upon by people who aren't even you. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm picking up a strong earth sign for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also have a Cancer here, but I see an offer coming in. There could be an invitation to take you to go hang out together. I don't think that is the surprise. It could be, but the surprise feels more like there's a lot more energy. This person that's coming in, that you're gonna be seeing soon, this is more of like a casual, like get together. I'm getting a straw, like a friend energy. It doesn't have to be a friend, but I feel like the two of you will kind of talk, chit chat about life, business, stuff like that. Okay. I also feel like the Tower again. I also feel like somebody is going to, if you've been texting with someone or emailing or something, I feel like they're gonna actually want to see you. They're gonna be like, hey, let's actually plan like an outing or a date. Like, let's actually go somewhere and do something together. Don't be nervous, because I feel like this person's energy is gonna be the same. Like, they're gonna be exactly the same as when you guys were texting or talking once every week, whatever. Like, they're gonna be the same. This is the earth sign that I'm picking up. So the Tower did show itself. So like I was saying, you definitely have a surprise coming in. So let's clarify the Tower then and see what this is about. What is the Tower here for the collective? And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the universe telling us here that this is happening in divine timing. This surprise is happening divinely. Show us more about the Tower, please. It's also allowing you to... It's allowing you to leave, travel, to break away from something, even if it's just for a moment. Like, yeah. Okay, what's the Tower? The Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. Whoa. Whoa. I think you have a person coming in. For those of you that are absolutely certain this is not like romance or a person, then whatever business you just created, like whatever you just did with your business, with your career, this definitely has to do with money, in my opinion. But whatever you just did, you've been working on for the first half of this year. Bravo. Like, let's all round of applause. Like, great job. And pat yourself on the back, because you could have something blow up as well. Like, if you're online, you could have something go viral. Like, so if you have products, you could have a product go viral. You could have a post, something that you've done, you've been working on, and you know what? There was no other way for this to turn out. Like, this is it's divine. It's meant to be. It's like blood, sweat, and tears. You put so much into it, so much thought into it, and I just see it growing and blossoming into something with longevity, something that can benefit generations to come. It also brings a lot of happiness. So some of you, I also feel like you've been doing like internal, some kind of healing work. You could have gone to like a spiritual retreat or something and then came back and really started doing like daily work on yourself, meditations and stuff like that. I feel like you've whatever you have done in the beginning of this, like up till now in the beginning of this year, it will benefit your family greatly, and you, of course, like definitely you, of course, you first, but I see it benefiting the people around you as well, your community, your environment. You could have actually, you know what? Also, I feel like some of you are being recognized for something that you did, and it could be in your community, but I just feel like you're being recognized, and you're being, like if you've been in the shadows working hard, you're about to be brought to the front of something, like the face of something. Like, this is who did it. This is who put in all that hard work. Yeah, and it's gonna feel really good. Now, for others of you, with the Tower, I feel like you have someone coming in, and also I think, okay, I think the Tower, okay. So you guys have been working on business or whatever this is, like focusing on yourself, self-focused. You got yourself 9 of Pentacles to the place that you want to be. Okay, great. I also see you getting a new car. A nice one. The Tower is the fact that, okay, now that my business is doing well and blossoming, and now that I'm making money without even, like, I don't even have to be there, or I don't even have to, like, be actively working at every hour, every second of every day in order to make money. Now what can I focus my energy on? And what I see you focusing your energy on is, well, I haven't dated in a while. Let me give that a try. So I see you opening up to that. And you definitely have a solid person coming through. Either a friend or, you know, a lover. But yeah, if you're wanting to experience more happiness and just excitement in your life, I feel like you are going to be receiving that. This may come as a shock to you because I feel like you were not, this was not a part of the plan. Like you weren't like, when you started this whole, whatever these Pentacle 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, when you started this, you weren't like, okay, let me work on this, and then by May I want to start to look at, like, I want that to be doing well, and then I want to open up to love, or open up to this new hobby that I want to do, or like something new and exciting. It wasn't like that. You were so focused on this, and you're just worried about this doing well. And it did, I think it took off before you were, like, before you like you thought it would. And so now you have free time on your hands, and you're like, what am I gonna do? And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna spend some time. You could literally be going on vacation too. You could be visiting a lot of family members, but I just feel like you are opening up to love. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I spent a lot of time on that. What else should we clarify? Oopsies. Yeah, and I definitely see that, hold on. What's the Tower? I want to see if it's connected to a person. Definitely connected to a person. Okay, you know, I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay. So you've got a surprise coming in. I also do see a party for you. What's the Ace of Cups, though? Hold on. Let's see what the Ace of Cups is. What is the Ace of Cups clarifying the Tower with the Sun and the 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, it's a person. It's a person. Or it's also you receiving that award or recognition, like, damn, you did that. Wow, yes. Like that, you know? But also, like I said, for others of you, it is a person, and this person is fine. They're hot, okay? Yeah. Yeah, someone you deserve and who deserves you. Yeah. Yeah. They could give you a lot of attention, or vice versa. And they could be a social media person, influencer maybe. Alright, so that's what we have for tarot. Let's tap into the energy and see what's here. I'm seeing the Sun. Leo energy. I don't know if you just heard my stomach grumble, but don't mind that. Okay, what energy is here for the collective? The door to spirit. Yep. Um, Geez, and the seventh chakra, that's the crown chakra. So you guys are definitely connected spiritually right now, which is why they wanted me to pull that spiritual message for you at the end. We'll do that soon. You also have rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of meditating, and I feel like you're about to come into a period of resting. Meditating, it's like reflecting. You've been working really hard, and now you're about to begin reflecting on. I think it's internal. Like, you're reflecting on yourself. You have the garden and the gate. Yeah, because I think you're getting prepared to head out on a new journey, a new path, because it looks like you've already achieved something that you've been working on. So it's like the end of that, time to start something new. And you've created something very beautiful. Again, like, you could have bought a house or something, and I feel like you could actually be passing something on to someone else, because you're gonna go off and do something different, something new, and the world is here. Definitely something new. It could literally be traveling or going to a new place. You have storm warning, so if you are traveling, just make sure you check the weather. You have caring connections, and then one more, please. Financial constraints. Okay, so if you are getting into a new relationship, or you're already in a relationship, whatever, if you're, talking to someone, I feel like this will be a balanced connection. I don't think that this person is going to be like all, trying to take up your whole day, like talking and seeing each other. There's going to be a balance. You have like your life, your independence, and this person has their life, their independence, and it's like you two come together, and there's a mutual care and nurturing for one another. But I feel like that's not the it's not like, I feel like there's not like a negative kind of attachment between you guys. What is storm warning? What is storm warning? I also feel like if you are concerned about your money, like if you do want to take a trip and you're like, but I saved up all of this money and I could take a trip, but then I'm going to use all the money I saved for my trip. No, I think you'll be okay. That's at least what I'm getting from the reading. And yeah. Someone around you could be going through financial issues, or like wanting your help with that. You could also be releasing something that has been a financial burden to you, and this is bringing you so much more abundance. It's also, again, back to the breaking free. It's also helping you break free, because I think this thing was kind of anchoring you, and once you release it, or someone else takes over the responsibility, then you can go and get on your journey, heading the garden and the gate, heading out of the garden into the world, this new journey that you're on. Okay. So I'm just getting this strong feeling that you've put a lot of work into something. So you have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands as the storm warning. So if you're a student studying, whatever, a researcher, protect your wisdom, the information that you gather, protect your books and stuff, things like that. I don't know, something something natural could happen. Okay? So just make sure everything that holds knowledge in your environment is like protected, okay? I'm just gonna say that. What else are we getting here with storm warning? I feel like someone could be observing you or watching you and you're not looking at them. So why is this a storm warning though? There's that earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Knight of Swords. King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Storm warning. Let's get one more. What I'm picking up so far is that there is someone who's gonna try and come into your energy and kind of like disrupt things. They're not trying to disrupt things. I feel like well, maybe they are. Hold on. Because they are disrupting you. The Nine of Wands. You're totally protected from this person. Like, I feel like you don't want them in your environment. They have their eye on you, though, and with the Knight of Swords, I feel like they will be trying to contact you. So I guess this is letting you know that. Yeah, it could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's what the storm warning is about. Someone, yeah. Stay grounded within yourself and your peaceful vibe and energy. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just okay, guys. Sometimes I don't intend to have like a deep reading, and then the messages that are coming through are like really deep, which means the reading's gonna be longer, and it's like, do I do the longer reading? I don't know, but because I feel like I could go a lot deeper with this and this person and you, like look at the background and the history, but I kind of don't. I don't know if that's necessary. Okay. Alright, that's what I'm picking up from this spread. You could be, like, going somewhere to get away from that person. And that was by carrying connections with the world. Let me clarify carrying connections, because I'm trying to see if you have like a stalker or something coming in. Because like if you already know about the stalker, that's fine. But if this is someone new, that would be creepy. Carrying connections with the Ace of Swords and the Judgment, Sagittarius energy. Oh, okay. One more. Five of Cups. Ooh, guys. Okay, so I actually feel like this is good. It's like you're looking, again, you open the door to love. You're like, okay, I'm ready for this. And when you open that door, you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You could be feeling like, whoa, like, okay, oh my gosh, all right. My heart, my feelings, my heart chakra, like things are, I'm starting to feel things again. And with those feelings, you could also be feeling like, and I feel like you feel empowered in a way as well, but I also feel like it could, if you start to feel like you are burdened by the past, or you're like thinking about what happened in your past relationships and starting to get concerned or anxious about those behaviors like happening in your present relationships, the advice here is to meditate. And because it looks like you, collective, whoever I'm talking to, you're very in tune with yourself internally and with the universe and spirit, and you have, it's almost like an easy connection. Like you can literally just sit down and meditate and say, tell me what I need to know, and you start getting downloads, is the kind of person that I'm picking up here as the collective. So with that being said, yes, if you start to feel like you're holding on to the past, or you're in this place of just doubt when it comes to love, or sadness, pessimism, just meditate. Your sacred, peaceful home, like wherever you are, when you can find alone time, that's an important place for you. Okay. So the caring connection that's coming in. Oh, and there was the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna have to do a who's coming towards you reading. I don't have time to do it in this one, but oh my, okay, sorry. What am I doing? Why am I like discombobulated right now? Let's get some spirit animals. Okay. We have the raccoon, the inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. You could be an Aquarius. You also have the frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. This is like confirmation for the tarot reading that we just did. We were talking about new doors opening, new opportunities, abundance, letting go of the past. And you also have the wolf, the pathfinder. Before I even read this one is reminding me of that card, the garden and the gate. Like you guys leaving a place, and this could be like metaphorically as well. It doesn't have to be physical. I just feel like you're going somewhere else, and it could be a new path for you, someplace that no one else has ever gone. And then it says, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. You do have a love that endures. That's why whenever you're ready to open up to love, I definitely see something solid coming in for you. And I do see marriage for you. Whoever this collective is, I definitely see marriage in the cards. You had the Ten of Pentacles come out twice in both of the tarot decks. So let's get your spiritual message that your guides wanted you to hear today. And don't forget to like if you like the video, if you like the message, and subscribe if you want to see more. Okay, what message do we have for our collective today? Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Yes, call in support because you're very connected. So maybe some of you don't even realize that you're intuitive, psychic, connected to the universe and your spirit guides. All right. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. At some stage, we were each part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Okay. I kind of feel like that's what you're doing right now, but let's see what else it says. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are the souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together, your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. You feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's a part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is a part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is a part of your star family or you're about to. And then a starseed soul inquiry for you is, why do you think this is from... Who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call upon them for support? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Because I was seeing you pretty solo in the reading. But, I don't know if you built yourself up first and you're about to go into a new community or a family, or are you engaged? I don't know, but okay. All right, that's the message. We will come back tomorrow or in a couple days and do another one. I think to follow up with this reading, I might do a who's coming towards you, like a collective general, no zodiac sign, just collective who's coming towards you, because that energy was a little bit I need to look deeper into that. But thanks for being here. Sending you guys so much love, big hugs and kisses, and I will see you next time. Bye.